Hi, welcome to today's stream. My name is Belle, and today we are going to play the remaining part of Love is Strange playthrough with Victoria, romancing Victoria, I guess. Yeah, I apologize for the 30-minute delay. My dog somehow just got rid of his collar and he started scratching his face, almost scratched his eyeball out, and he was bleeding from the face, and it was a lot. I had to make dinner, I had to take to have dinner. It was a lot, but I managed to do it in 30 minutes, which, thinking about it, I still have like my dinner over here. I'm like, but yeah. You are a bad boy. But yeah, here we are once again. Really looking forward to finish this one, so we can see and play more games. Hi, welcome Danielle, Finn, Asif, Bella, Lila, I think, or Lila or Lila. I'm sorry. Corn Cake, Dan, Bret, Serah, lurking around, Dong Honey, I'm sorry if I butchered that, Steve, and everybody else lurking around. Thank you so much for lurking, and thank you for the 15 people that already like left the thumbs up right there. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, damn, it's been a long day. We've streamed Danganronpa 3, the end of Hope's Big Academy. We've been streaming for a while. We streamed yesterday, we streamed today. It was such fun. We streamed on Twitch, so if you want to check that out, there's a link in the description to my Twitch channel. You can follow me there for extra streams and, you know, more tea if you want it. And more content, I guess. Yeah, it's considered content, right? I mean... but yeah, here we are. Hi Madeline, hi Red Ninja Entertainment. That's a hell of a mouthful. Welcome, how are you doing? Yeah, I don't know how long is it gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be like really long. I mean, we got Wednesday to Thursday and Friday to go on, so there's like 3 days we have to play in game. But I feel like it's gonna be like from 1 hour to 2 hours, maybe a little bit more. And yeah, we're up for it. How's it been the weekend for you, all of you? Like, damn. I feel like it's been really short. Today I've been recording. I've been doing some chores. I've been finally putting some final touches in some of my assignments for uni. Also, I've been taking care of this demon. And yeah, just streaming a lot too. We've done 4 streams at this weekend, 2 during the week. There's 2 videos coming up next week, and yeah, damn. Just, you know, popping it up right here, right now, because we gotta just get some work done. Okay. As for the game, let's see what we can do about... Ooh. Did I actually forgot to, like, fix that? Let's see. See, this is what happens when I'm a bad streamer. Okay, let's do... I guess properties, and let's go with Love Strange. That should work. Okay. Should appear momentarily, but I might be wrong too. Oh, there it is. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. There we go. Boom. Shakalaka. Also, that background looks like so sad too. God damn. Let's fix that. Let's do some media source. Put that up and push that to the background. There we go. That's better. That looks great. Okay. That was a little bit wild for a second. Alright, let's load. And I feel like it's this one. It should be that one. Yeah, okay, this is the one. Ooh. Okay, so this is Thursday? Wait, is it not Wednesday? Okay. Let's go with... Okay, there's like a lot of entries here, which I'm not gonna like read. If you guys want to read it and want to play the game is for free. You can download it. There's a link in the description at the very bottom. And yeah, you can definitely play it and just make your choices. Choose your own girly to date. I mean, what else can you ask for? I mean, damn. So yeah, let's see. By the time it's morning, I'm so exhausted that the light of the sun just seems blinding instead of nice and warm. It's probably because I spent all that time awake last night, texting Victoria when I could have been getting so much needed sleep instead. Oh, yes, okay, honey, get it. Texting, huh? It's totally too late to take all that back now, in exchange for another hour's sleep. And really, it's not like I'd want to either. Sadly, that still can't take away the fact that I'm sleepy. Victoria texted me again this morning too, telling me she can't get enough of these ants, and you know it. Telling me that she'd meet up with me in an hour so we could get going. I glanced back down at our conversation from this morning with a little quirk to my lips. Okay, meet me at the courtyard in an hour. I swear to God, if you slip in, I'll come and drag you ass out of bed myself. I'll love to see you try, honey. Good morning to you too, Victoria. I'll be there. Victoria hasn't shown up yet, but I know she will. At this point, it's better to trust her. At the same time, I can't help but feel pretty self-conscious, standing out in the courtyard while wearing my new outfit. Oh yeah, remember that she snatched a good outfit for Max. Just top tier clothing, you know. Just what Max deserves. It's way different trying it on than trying it out in public with everyone around. But at the same time, it's cool. I gotten a few compliments so far. Even Brooke, with her abrasive tendency, has stopped to tell me that I look different in a surprisingly good way. Oh, okay. That's as close as I'll ever come to have her really complimenting me instead of eyeballing me viciously the whole time. Well, thanks, I guess. And don't even get me started on Dana. How could I think I could ever escape her clutches? Halfway down the hall, she dragged me into one of her bear hugs. Shh. No scratching. God damn, this dog is wild. Sorry you guys. Halfway down the hall, she dragged me into one of her bear hugs, making it totally hard to breathe while squished up. That girl has got a grip. I fixed my mused up hair a bit, shifting on my feet. My attention goes back to my cell phone, and I tuck it back into my pocket before I can get too fixated on the time. Victoria's still not here yet, and I don't want to get too hung up on waiting for her. When she comes, she'll come. Plus, it's not as if she's late. I'm kind of early. I'm more anxious about this contest than I previously thought, so even while I'm exhausted, I've been kind of just mulling around the courtyard, snapping pictures of squirrels and anything else that catches my attention. Not that doing so did anything to ease my nerves. It was easy to forget how nerve-wracking The context actually is when I was so caught up in everything else. Adi no. I swear to God, this dog is gonna be the death of me. Oh, hi everyone in chat. Hi Terinette and Patrick. Welcome, y'all. Hi. Everything else being a code name for getting along suspiciously well with Victoria Chase. That's aggressive. It was a little bit aggressive of me. Nice to see you follow my advice. Wait, why does she look the same though? Didn't we like change clothes? Aren't we supposed to be wearing, you know, stripe t-shirt with a cardigan that is kind of like purplish and also white jeans? Why am I wearing generic t-shirts and jeans? This is what's going on? Okay, Victoria's voice comes suddenly from behind me and I whirl around to face her. Wow, she looks as stylish as always. Maybe even more so than usual. I didn't think was possible. I can tell she's put a lot of effort into looking her best for our project. I didn't expect any less of her. Did you expect me not to? I wouldn't have been surprised if you bailed and decided to show up in your usual rags instead. Well, she is in her usual rags. Oops. Okay, I can feel Victoria's eyes on me for a whole 30 seconds and then she's barreling ahead, leading the way. Naturally, I follow. Is that your way of saying I look nice? Victoria looks over her shoulder at me, catching the smile I throw her way. Almost too quick, she looks ahead again. I already told you that earlier. Don't tell me your memory is running dry too. Definitely not. I couldn't forget it even if I wanted to. Ooh, okay. I thought it'd be cool to hear it again. Wonder if you still thought so. I'm gonna save because I've got the feeling I'm gonna like actually fuck up. I don't know why. Oh, I don't know. Like, which one is the way to go to flirt? Can you just like point me the way? That's all I want to, really. I thought it'd be cool to hear it again. It's like implying she's not complimenting her enough. Wonder if you still thought so is a little bit insecure, which Victoria kind of hates. But maybe he can start to like. I don't know. I feel like this could be like a compliment to her, you know? Like a compliment for Victoria is like, wow, thank you so much. That means that I really did a good job. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the first one. I just thought it'd be cool to hear it again. Once again, Victoria looks at me over her shoulder, brows raised. Color me shocked. I didn't take you for that type of person. Everyone likes compliments, Victoria. You're not the only one who likes having their ego stroked. Victoria glares at me briefly, turning her head and huffing. Remind me never to compliment you again. Okay, I don't think that went well. I laughed a little, catching up to her long strides. I can't read Victoria. Like, with Chloe was so much easier because she has this, like, she either snaps and tells you, get the hell away from me, or she sure tells you what the hell is going on in her head. As for Victoria, she's very cryptic, and I guess kind of like, I kind of enjoy it, but at the same time, like, what do you want from me, woman? Okay. I laughed a little, catching up to her long strides. I'm just kidding. Kind of. Victoria just waves me off. So, we have something we should probably talk about. we do? I can practically sense the telltale scoff from Victoria at my smart response, only it doesn't ever actually come. Huh. Yes, it's important, so we should probably get it over with now. Victoria glances at me, and it'd be really dense of me not to notice the serious tone she suddenly takes on. Before I can think twice, a gulp. If she's that serious, I wonder what it is. It's about the project? What else? I don't know, maybe you decided it was time to have a heart-to-heart. I tease and she rolls her eyes at me. I totally swear I can see the faintest smile on her lips though. Yes, okay, yes. Come on, we can do this. It's gone just as quick, damn it. Victoria! I was going over the rules again last night. We missed something important. We missed something? There's no way. Out of literally anyone, I know that Victoria read the rules from top to bottom when we first got them. I know because I did it too. And if I'm thorough about this, thorough about this. I'm thorough about this. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, I'm like 80% sure. There's absolutely no way she isn't. Victoria's got such a tight grip on everything that I can imagine she'd miss something. Like, I don't remember anything sticking out that seems like a huge problem. Victoria heaves a huge sigh and she pinches the bridge of her nose. Like, Max, you are a dumbass. The rules, Max. Remember the rules. The rules? Isn't it just all about cooperation, bonds between people, and all that stuff? I have a feeling I'm not getting it because Victoria looks about ready to say something again. And then we have to submit a photo. I pass as soon as the words are off my tongue, realizing that what they mean in the context of a problematic approach. The rules aren't that unusual. It's just, oh, one photo. Right, who's gonna take it? I mean, it's probably, Victoria's probably gonna take it. I can hear Victoria inhale slowly, and I wonder if the implication is hitting Victoria as hard as it's hitting me right now. What am I saying? Of course it is. She must have spent all of last night thinking about it. Otherwise, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. That doesn't ease the clench in my chest at all. In fact, it kind of worsens it. One photo to submit. 2 photographers. Victoria slows down, eventually coming to a full stop. I'm good for it, because talking about this while walking doesn't really sound like the best idea. Exactly. I was wondering what you think we should do about that. Victoria runs her fingers through her bangs, a little crease between her brows, her lips slanted downward, and I've never seen her look so troubled. Angry? Yes. Troubled? No. It's reassuring that she's freaking out about it as much as me. Okay, I was wondering about... Okay. We should do about submitting one photo. Do we have to worry about this now? What do you think we should do? Postponing everything is not like the answer. I feel like if Victoria came here and wanted to like meet us early in the morning to talk about this, it's because she wants to talk about it right now. We need to discuss this. So what do you think we should do? I honestly don't know. What do you think we should do? Victoria makes a face at me, furrowing her brows and then clicking her tongue. I didn't ask you so you could turn the question around on me. Weakly I shrug and lean back on my heels. So you don't know either? Christ, luckily for the both of us, I do have an idea. The obvious solution would be to pick the best photo out of the bunch. Between the both of us, of course. The way Victoria says it, it sounds like a competition or something, which is probably the exact opposite of what mix. I don't know how to say that. What Dog wants us to do. Of course, Victoria could manage to make even this sound like a competition between us. I scrunch my nose and Victoria frowns at me. I know, that look, spit it out. Doesn't that sound a little too competitive for, you know, what this contest is supposed to be about? Victoria, for what it's worth, manages to seem caught off guard at the question. She sobers up quickly enough, scoffing. Max, it's not like we're not going to be working together. There is a difference between us competing and us choosing the best photo for us. It'll probably be yours. I blurt out without fully thinking it, and as soon as I do, I shut my eyes and hold back a groan. Nice one, Max. Way to throw your insecurities out there. I don't hear Victoria say anything at first. That's not true. As shocking as this might seem, I'm working with you for a reason. Oh, this is going well. Damn. Alright. Victoria shifts on her feet and I notice that she's not meeting my eyes. It's a little jarring. She almost looks uncomfortable. You have talent, so on the fuck up to it, Max. I probably sound like an idiot because I can't find the words to express how her words make me feel. Say it. Just say it. Say it. Say it. Max, what the hell? I settle on expressing my gratitude instead. It's the only thing I think I can get right. Thanks, Victoria. My words come out a little breathy. What's leaving me so tongue-tied isn't the fact that she's praising me at all, is that she's treating me like an equal instead of just shutting me down. That she's actually acknowledging the fact that I have some sort of talent. I have no clue if she knows how much that means to me. Probably not, because not even I had a clue how much that meant to me until she said it. Mix is like Mr. or Mrs., but gender neutral. Oh, okay. Right. Well, okay. Right. So you pronounce it like mix. Okay, mix. I'll take that in account. See, every day you learn something new. That's awesome. Alright, so it's a mixed dog. Got it. Thank you, Red. We should get going. Victoria jerks her head in the direction of the parking lot, gesturing vaguely towards it. She takes a step forward, pausing only briefly to make sure I'm following. This time we walk in sync with each other. Victoria has faith in me, or in my talent at least. I love to think that it's the former. Okay. We make it to the boardwalk in almost no time at all, thanks to Victoria's nice car and the lack of traffic this early in the morning. Not that traffic is ever much of an issue in Arcadia Bay anyways, but that's not exactly the point. Despite the near stillness of the streets, there's still quite a few people here, making the boardwalk look just lively enough for our shoot. I hope. For Victoria's sake and mine. I actually can't tell too much. And that worries me. Maybe I should have planned ahead. Okay. Alright. I didn't exactly think I would be out here so early, so maybe I've been too reliant on the hustle and bustle of the boardwalk to get our shoot going. I guess it could have been helped considering Victoria was really insistent on meeting up early. I wonder how she had that much energy, even after we spent all that time texting each other last night. I know I'm still kind of exhausted. I mean, Seeing Max's face early in the morning just gives you that extra kick in the balls, I guess. Despite that, the anxiousness crawling down my back makes me bounce on my leg a little, and I clutch at my camera bag, ready to get out there and scope out the area. Victoria glances over at me, unbuckling her seatbelt. Christ, you look like you're ready to run a mile a minute. Just ready to get out there and snap some photos. I shrug weakly, and I'm not exactly lying. I just don't feel the need to tell her that I'm worried about her liking the spot I picked, considering the lack of subjects. Not what I planned at all. Aren't you? Victoria scoffs at me, threading her fingers through her hair and shaking her head at me. Me? Please, I'm more than ready. Don't I look the part? I scoff this time, and when Victoria shoots me a look, I shoot her a little smile in return. What, are you expecting me to tell you how amazing you look? Because I didn't know my opinion mattered that much. Dream on. I just wanted to see if you could state the obvious. She knows her worth. I love that. Ouch, I'm hurt. Oh, sad face. Poor little hipster. Victoria throws me a smirk. Yeah, it's okay. It only lasts a moment before she sobers up completely, her gaze going inquisitive. Okay, enough about that. We have actual real important matters to discuss. About you, in particular. What did I do? About me? Yeah, about you. Victoria gives me once over again, and honestly, it doesn't help my nerves in the least. You're nervous. Oh, I rub at the back of my neck, shrugging my shoulders weakly again. I should have known Victoria would catch on. She's not exactly stupid. Right. Not that I make it hard anyways. With the frequency my leg is bouncing, I can't help it. I'm just full of energy to burn. A little, she sighs loudly, opening the car door. Before she steps out, she gestures vaguely to my camera bag and then to me. Please, you shouldn't be. Put that artistic version to work, Max. I know you can. This is like the weirdest Victoria chase I've encountered. This is a wild Victoria. Damn, she's like literally opening up. Great. Alright, she slides out of the car and I force a little smile at the encouragement. I know. I guess you're right. I push open the door, fumbling with my bag for an instant before I actually manage to get out. You guess, I am. In any case, shouldn't I be the one freaking out? Victoria places a hand on her hip, raising a brow at me. I raise a brow in return, waiting for an explanation. Same. Since I let you drag me here in the first place. Oh, of course she tried to pull something like that. Typical Victoria. All I do is grin. You let me? I'm pretty sure I didn't drag you here. You let me pick, you know. What happened to giving my amateur taste a chance, huh? I watch Victoria try to swallow back a smile, and it totally reaches her lips anyways. Technicalities, Max. Oh my god, this is happening. Great. And there she goes, waving her hand at me dismissively. Her eyes scanning the boardwalk like she's looking for something in particular. I don't know if she's finding it because I follow her lead, my gaze landing on the few people milling up and down the boardwalk. Oh my god, I recognize some as students from Blackwell, most of which I don't really talk to. Others are just locals, and most of which are fishermen. Today it's... Victoria doesn't immediately come up with anything to say, and that's worrying in itself. I scan her face, catching the little crease between her brows. You think there... Oh, okay. You think there'd be a lot more people here. It's just right for a shot. It's a little boring here. I feel like photographers can see the potential in everything, especially if they're good. And I feel like Victoria and Max are good photographers, especially like, you know, from what the game, you know, teaches you and lets you see from them. Especially Victoria. I feel like Victoria's actual photographs were way much better than Max, but just me. Yeah, I mean, if she can see the potential, that means I'm gonna save just in case because I don't want to screw this up. Let's go with It's Just Right for a Shoot. I hope this is the right one though. I'm just between like the first one and the second one. You think there'd be a lot more people here. But if it's about connections, like the contest is about connections, it doesn't have to mean that you don't need a lot of people to show a connection. So I'm just gonna go with my gut feeling and say it's just right for our shot. Shoot. Just right? I offer, even though I'm completely positive that's not at all what Victoria's trying to say. Damn it. Not if I'm judging the look on her face correctly. Victoria turns to look at me, tucking her brows together. Not exactly what I was getting at, but sure. Well, sure is not what I was going for, but I scratch at my head, checking out surroundings again. There's definitely enough to work with, and even if there's not, I'm pretty sure that me and you can pull anything off. Victoria blinks, seeming almost shocked again. I fight the urge to flash red at my genuine statement, but I mean it. After everything Victoria said, I'm not going to back out now. I refuse to. I like the sound of that. It sounds like you're finally pulling your head out of your ass, Max. Hey! Victoria smirks at me. I'm being completely serious. Confidence suits you well. Thank you. Victoria's toss safe to cry. I mean, she is a tough cookie. I mean, it's wild because she's supposed to be this like really close character that has her walls up. She won't take shit. She won't take anything from anyone, and I feel like so far the evolution is, you know, you can see it, but also it's not out of character. It doesn't feel like it's out of character. It feels like it could actually happen to her, which is awesome. But you know, she's like, it's like in Spanish we call it tira y afloja. It's just like, you know, trying to like play a little bit. But yeah. So this is like Life is Strange but a dating simulator, said David. Hi David, welcome. This is indeed a dating simulator made by fans. And it's actually free. You can download it in the description below. There's a link to it. And yeah, it's just based on the characters of in Life is Strange. Basically Victoria, Rachel, Chloe, Max, and Kate. And Max can date any of those 4 girlies. So yeah. Now we chose Victoria. We already did the Chloe playthrough with my friend Ola. And yeah. It's not a spin-off because it's not official. It's just a fan-made game. The way Victoria says that makes me bite my lip, smiling at the assertion. I like the sound of that too. At the very least, Victoria's clear faith in us helps to ease out some of the tension I'm feeling. We can do this. I know we can do this. It's no time for me to be wallowing in whatever stupid self-doubt I have. We won't get anywhere like that. My first instinct is to reach for my camera bag, though I am very promptly stopped when Victoria puts her hand on my arm. Not so fast, Caulfield. I tilt my head at her, and I wonder if she can actually see the question marks above my head. Oh God. I think she wants to get right into it. She is staring down at me curiously, a slight slant to her lips. What's the problem this time? Wow. I'm kidding. What is it? I just have something I want to ask you. I retract my hand from my camera bag, and I think that makes Victoria realize that she still got her hand laid over mine. She pulls it away quickly, instead moving to lean on the trunk of her car. Like that makes whatever she's going to say next any less intimidating. I cross my arms over my chest, waiting patiently. Go for it. I wanted to ask you why you care so much about... Victoria gestures to our surroundings, and I assume she's talking about the people. Or, lack, in this case. Oh. Why do I care so much? It's for your benefit. I wanted you to like it. Oh my God, okay, this is kind of difficult because it can either go both ways. It's for your benefit could mean that she cannot really photograph anything she, thinks of. Like she has like a certain type of photography that, could be a little bit mean to say something like that. But the I wanted you to like it could be either way. It could be a compliment, which clearly looks like it. But Victoria might go the way of, but this is not about me liking it. It's about us winning the contest. And she can't get mad about it. Time to save, honey. Damn. My dog is down there. He's never down there, so I don't know what the hell he's doing, but okay. That's why I was like looking at him. I'm gonna go with I wanted you to like it because the core reason why we chose this place is for her to like the place and just like us. And I think it's a less mean way to say it. Maybe it's because I actually wanted you to, I don't know, like it? Since you let me pick, I didn't want to bring you somewhere that, I trailed off dumbly, realizing that it sounds a lot more ridiculous when I say it out loud like that. That and Victoria staring at me oddly, eyebrows raised. She crosses her arm, breathing in softly and releasing it in a slow sigh. You... what? Wanted my approval? Wow, geez, that makes it sound so official. Victoria snorts softly. If not that, then what? I just didn't want you to be disappointed. I thought it'd be nice if this made you... I shrugged, rubbing at the back of my neck and ignoring the way my mouth feels as dry as sandpaper. Happy? Victoria straightens at my words and I hear her taking a deep breath. Oh, Christ, Max. It's... Victoria has the... What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God! What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? No. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Were you actually eating the soundproof panel over there? Like, are you insane? You are being a really bad boy today. What's the matter with you? Oh my god, you wild. It's not like I starve you. You eat even a little bit more than you're supposed to eat. Don't look at me like that. You crazy. It's just me. Thank you. You're gonna stay here for the rest of the stream. You wanna go down? You suck it up. There we go. There we go. He's wild. This kid is wild. What the hell? He was eating like... I have soundproof panels over here. He was like... Just... Stop munching on my cable cord. Are you for real? Oh my god, what's going on? Stop. You're being crazy. You're usually such a good boy. What's the matter with you today? What the hell? Oh my god. Stop. 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 He's wild. He's wild. Oh my god. Oh. Auntie. Oh, you wanna like buy me now? Like, stop. This dog is crazy. Somebody help me. No! No bites. Fuck. That hurts so hard. Rest in peace is my freaking thumb. God damn, he actually left a mark here. What the hell? My god. He's unstoppable today. God damn. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. No, you're not going down. You're staying here. No, you already had dinner. You already pooed. So, there you go. And you've been a bad boy today, so whatever. Victoria has to collect herself, and really, I'm not in a rush. When I finally does manage something, she heaves an almost annoyed sigh. He literally just headbutted me again. Stop. It's seriously not that big of a deal. It's not? It's not. Victoria flicks her wrist at me, resting her elbow against her car and standing up straighter. Sure, this place isn't like fucking Seattle or something, I know. But people are not. Like I said literally a few minutes ago, it hardly matters. Whether or not there are any idiots around to photograph is not going to stop us from taking remarkable images. See, this is what I said. If she's a great photographer, she's gonna see the potential either way. Yeah, I guess you're right. I avert my gaze from Victoria almost bashfully. If the stream ends, it's because my dog is actually clicking something in the keyboard and he cannot be stopped. I avert my gaze from Victoria almost bashfully at the smirk she gives me. Of course I'm right. Just remember, Max, all these people aren't my partner. You are. She called me her partner. Oh, hell yeah. I'm silent for a second and I can't help myself. I laugh a little, although I feel my ears heating up, my face flashing red at the way Victoria says that. I can't help that I love the way that sounds. Victoria, I'm sorry, but that was pretty tacky, like super cheesy. Victoria blushes a little too brightly, and it makes me grin again, taking control of the situation. What? Fuck off, oh my god, ungrateful. No, it's fine. It was nice hearing that. I feel like it's probably better to placate her before she even gets more frustrated. Sure, whatever. Victoria calls at me, at her pink cheeks fading. You still suck. Yeah, okay, sure, Victoria. I'm just aware that I probably got the stupidest grin on my face. No bites, stop it. You're eating my hand. You're actually eating my freaking hand, boy. Okay. Oh my god. Here. Have Coco instead. Just bite him. Bite him, not me. Here. You wanna munch on something? There we go. Good boy. I'm just aware that I probably got the stupidest grin on my face. And then I remember we should probably make an effort to start our project now that we've actually completely settled down. I take a few steps back, prompting Victoria to follow me with a raised brow. I mean, now we're on the same page, so let's get to work, alright? So I know it's not Seattle, but we should probably get started. Victoria hums in agreement at that, and we take the time to pace down the broad walk. Similarly quiet in our search for the perfect shot, or maybe that's too ambitious at this point. We're just trying to find anything to look at. Victoria? Something's been bugging me ever since she brought it up earlier, and maybe it shouldn't, but when she mentioned Seattle, I couldn't help myself. What? Victoria's response is curt, and I frown at the sound. I don't exactly respond quickly, prompting her to turn to me. She pauses, then sighs, speaking easier. I can tell she's tense despite all that talk from earlier. Sorry, what is it? I was wondering about Seattle. You came from there, right? Victoria seems to be taken completely off guard at the question. She shrugs after a moment. Yeah, what about it? The thought of Seattle makes me feel unsure, an awkward discomfort setting in the pit of my stomach. So, in all actuality, I'm not sure what I'm actually asking about. Just that I want to know something about it. Well, do you really think it's better than Arcadia Bay? You're just full of loaded questions today. Victoria speaks cautiously and then she purses her lips. I do, I guess it's hopelessly plain here. At the thought of that comparison, I hum almost absent-mindedly. All I can do is grasp at the strap of my bag. Ever since I moved here, I haven't ever really thought about it much, probably for the best, I think. It's not like I'd felt much behind. I'd only really had Fernando and Kristen to keep me company, and as amazing friends as they've been, coming back to Chloe had far outweighed that. The fact that they actually did their research for, because I definitely didn't remember that Max's friends from Seattle were Fernando and Kristen. That's for sure. So the fact that they made the research to actually get the lore straight, that's so freaking cool. Because a thing that really bothered me about Before the Storm is the fact that there were so many lore-breaking moments in terms of, there were so many established things and plots, and I don't know, they just, some of them just kind of got ruined. Not ruined, but overridden, I guess. It's wild. Here. Come back to... Okay. I almost feel like an asshole for thinking like that. I guess so. You're right that there's way more to look at over there. And you know that how? It takes me a second to process Victoria's question, and then I stop and turn to her to face her again with my eyes wide. Wait, did you think I'll live here my whole life? Victoria stops for a second. I watch her sputter. helplessly. Oh my goodness. Are you telling me you haven't? I grin really at her. That word. Sorry to disappoint, but nope. Oh, it's actually pleasant to hear Victoria stumped for once. Like, she's totally at a loss with this information and she doesn't even know what to do with it. Or maybe at not knowing it. As great as it is to have her speechless, I decided to help her out. Yeah, I used to live up in Seattle until I came back here. You came back for Blackwell, I'm assuming? Oh, Dad, I can't help it. My smile drops a little and I run my thumb anxiously down the strap of my bag. She's right, of course. And she totally knows it's right. It wouldn't bother me so much if it didn't make me remember all the grief I caused Chloe. Well, the thing with Chloe and Max not like being in touch with Chloe. First of all, it's not Max's fault that she had to go live to Seattle with her parents. She had no choice. Like, she's a minor, she has to go with her parents. End of the line. It's true that she didn't like try to keep up with Chloe and just, you know. But still, I don't know. Just like, she blames herself for going to Seattle at all, which I don't think that's the point of the whole ordeal. But yeah. Kind of. There was also Chloe. Right, Chloe. Victoria grinds that out as sarcastically as she can, and it actually makes me wince slightly. She seems to catch onto my reaction though, and surprisingly, I watch her sigh and soften up. Please don't even. Are you seriously telling me you came back for Chloe? Maybe? Blackwell is a big deal, Max, and all best friend isn't. No. Victoria's wrong about that. Even if I did initially come back because I heard about Blackwell, that doesn't mean that's not true. Victoria tenses and then suddenly she places her hand onto my arm. Something about the gesture is so off that my irritation is replaced with confusion. Chill, that's not what I meant. What I meant is that for... Oh my god, okay. What I meant is that for fuck's sake, Max, it's not a crime for you to put your own aspirations first. Okay, Victoria. Oh my god, is she actually redeeming herself? You are going down. If I see you munching up on that again, I'm gonna wreak havoc and you are not gonna get any toys anytime soon. Here. Go munch on Coco. My god, you naughty. People talk so much shit about being selfish, but that doesn't mean you're not allowed to be. Victoria speaks quickly, although her voice is low and gentle, like she's trying to get it all into my skull. I swallow dryly. I guess so. But at the same time, I can't help but feel a little bad, you know? Victoria purses her lips at me, sliding her hand down my arm. Damn, we got some physical contact going on again. Love that for us. Victoria purses... Okay. Apparently not by much, though I understand what you're trying to get at. Your insistence on being so kind is fucking nose-shooting, Max. Well, have you ever considered that your insistence on being mean is too? I tease, but there is something deeply serious about it. Victoria watches me and then snaps her jaw shut. Like, she's just got nothing to say. For a second, that is. She always has something to say. Maybe we both have things to learn. You think? Maybe, but right now I'd rather focus on this. Victoria changes the subject so quickly, I can't even be sure she said it. Not that it matters, not when I already know about it. I mean, she wants to focus on this right now, in terms of she wants to like snap some photos right now, but maybe we can talk later? Does that mean we can actually get to like talk about it? I smell a scratching at the back of my neck. You're right, but I was thinking. Victoria groans as melodramatic as ever, wrinkling her nose at me. Something you've been doing too much of today, apparently. Quit it. I'm being serious. Oh, Max is constantly hungry. I mean, me. Mostly. My stomach growls dangerously, and Victoria freezes for a second. She catches my gaze, and I blush a little. Oh, are you? She quips sarcastically, and I offer her a sheepish grin. We might work better on a full stomach. God, you're a mess. Their words come out in a little sigh, and I think they almost sound fonder than they should be. Without any more complaining, she waves her hand at me. Your choice, Max. Ooh, we're gonna eat. After we got something to eat, okay, never mind. I ended up being able to convince Victoria to loosen up a little bit and check out the shops with me. I thought it'd be better off that way, since we obviously weren't finding anything before. In a sense, it did. We spent so much time window shopping and browsing that before we knew it, the sun is high in the sky and the wooden planks are filled with pedestrians. At least as much as it will be. The plus of all of this is that Victoria seems a lot more at ease now. Victoria's walking up ahead of me, and I got my camera in my hands. It usually feels heavy when I'm burdened by the thought of an assignment, but right now, it feels light. I'm not really focused on anything particular as I look through my viewfinder. I'm just imagining photos that could be testing the light. And then Victoria whirls around to face me, mouth open, hand on her hip. Where exactly do you want to go next? Who are you looking for? My God. And my finger presses down on the shutter. The reaction is so instinctive, so immediate that I don't even realize I've taken a picture until I'm faced with Victoria's wide eyes through my viewfinder. Did you just lower my camera up by my lip and take the photo from my camera, waving it once, twice? When I checked it, I grinned at the shop. Victoria, mid-speech, standing amongst the few pedestrians of Arcadia Bay. What I love the most is the fluidity of the shot. Dot, 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 dot. Oh, wow. Okay. Is this gonna be like the actual photo we're gonna submit? Victoria's perfect posture amongst a stream of people. You look good. Victoria straightens, pulling out her camera with ease. She rolls her eyes at my expression probably and then points it right at me. I hardly have any time to adjust, standing with the photo and my camera. Smile, Caulfield. I already am. Oh, this is happening. Let's see. At Blackwell, me and Victoria wind up sitting on the freshly cut grass of the courtyard, going through all the photographs. My Polaroid photos are spread on the grass in front of our legs, little squares against the green lawn in contrast. Victoria just has her camera on her lap, open to the camera roll, and pressed up real close against her side to peer over her shoulder. In retrospect, this feels a lot more intimate than it should. Maybe not us sitting like this, but just me being here with Victoria in the first place. Oh my god, yes. Just kiss now, please. I'm used to just seeing the Vortex Club obnoxiously taking up this space whenever we're out of class during the mornings or at lunch. All huddle up, laughing at whatever. Of course, Victoria's included in that too. Now, instead of her sitting here with them, it's with me. Hello, Max, are you even listening? Yeah, Victoria squints at me suspiciously, pulling her finger back from where she'd been prodding at one of my photographs. When I check, it's nothing special, just a general landscape shot of the boardwalk itself. Okay, not convincing. What did I just say? How much you like that one? I tease and Victoria laughs in disbelief. You wish. They hit us with the oof. So you're saying you don't? Victoria hums instead of giving me a real solid response, and I roll my eyes at her. Okay, so maybe I wasn't paying attention, but I so am right now. Sure you are, only because I had to jerk you back into reality. She knocks my arm with hers, and I have softly mock offended. A pout makes its way onto my lips. I am. After the shot, Victoria, sure, get the hell out of there. You naughty. Man, don't look at me like that. Like I'm being a good boy. You're not being a good boy. You're being wild. You know what? Next time I'll put you over there. So, whatever. After the shoot, Victoria had seemed a lot more relaxed. Or like, I guess the atmosphere is just more relaxed in general. I swear to God, this dog is just gonna kill me. He just pooped over there. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna actually put him in his little bed so he cannot like eat things that he's not supposed to eat, like my soundproof things. Okay. Yo, don't even tell me you actually step on your own poop, because I'm gonna Adi, the fuck? Seriously, you're the nastiest boy. Oh my god, you've made a mess. Oh. Not only he stepped on poop, he peed where he's not supposed to pee. Seriously, this is what it feels like. This is my life. Oh my lord. Okay. Yeah, don't wiggle your tail like you're happy, you mother trucker. How am I supposed to open the door when your pee is in the place it's not supposed to be? God damn, you nasty boy. You nasty. You little nasty. Sit. 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 Are you literally shitting me? Sit. You've been spreading your shit every freaking where. Disgusting. Disgusting. Oh my god. What is this? No, I'm not gonna play with you. Get the hell out. Why are you so crazy today? Can you explain that to me? Again, streaming and having a dog are not compatible at all. Especially at night when my parents are like sleeping and just not here. It's crazy. Get out, I don't want to see you. I want to see your face. Nasty boy. You're nasty. You're a little nasty. Let me get those wipes to clean your feet. Because damn. I would actually put full cam, but you would actually see the shit in the actual pee pad. And I don't think that's something you guys want to see. Oh my god. Damn. Atlas. God damn. Where the fuck are ya? I'm gonna BRB real quick because if someone gets here and it's just like this random, just me not being here, it's gonna be like kind of wild. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, that was a lot. I feel like I've actually washed my hands at least 4 times. After I finished the stream, I had to like clean the whole floor because I am traumatized by how he stepped on that poop and he just like smeared the freaking poop everywhere. And basically most people like have left as well. Like, great, thank you, Lord, thank you Atlas, for being such a wild kid. But the thing is, usually my dad gets home and he plays a shit ton with this guy. So today my dad went straight to sleep, so he has this energy on him right now that just wants to play and play and play, and he's just like, while one of his favorite toys actually is just full of poop too, which again, I'm traumatized. So that's freaking great. I need to drink. Now he's on his cage. I changed the pee pads. I clean his little paw, and I'm ready to keep playing because I want to forget what happened. I'm sorry, you guys. You had to like actually go through this with me. I'm like, God, not needed. Thank you. All right, let's get into it again. Like, I guess the atmosphere just feels more relaxed in general. I'm definitely not as tense as before either. Well, I'm tense and I am not relaxed at the moment. Maybe it's the fact that all we have left to do is choose between our photos. I seriously thought that'd be a lot more stressful. It's not. At least Victoria doesn't make it stressful. Stress-free or not, I rub at my eyes and try to focus. We have to pick something for our submission. And now Victoria is staring right at me. Again, real serious. With how close we are, all I can do is manage a sheepish smile. Okay, what is it? I want to know, just for reference, which one is your favorite? I've linked the question, not really sure I've heard it right. Victoria puts her camera down between our knees. My favorite? Like, which one I think looks the best? Not exactly, though. That is important. I mean personal preference. That's a not really hard question to answer, not at all. I already know exactly which photo comes to mind. It's just a little embarrassing to admit. The one with Vic? Come on. We know what's up. I lean back on my hands and I draw a long breath of air to prepare myself for the inevitable post-answer explanation. Well, it takes a moment to lean forward again, just so I can tap my finger against one showcasing Victoria, where she's turned to me, ready to speak, and highlighted by the pedestrian behind her. That one? There's this hesitant pause in her breath, and I rest my palm against my jeans, rubbing my hand down them. Yeah, definitely. What about yours? I counter before she can grill me about my choice. Not sure that I can handle that just yet. Victoria straightens up, her shoulders tensing up. I can feel it right against my side. She heaves a huge sigh, and just from that I can tell she's not particularly confident about any of them. Out of mine? Fucking none. There's a note of irritation to her voice, backed with just the slightest disappointment. I frown, peering back down at her digital camera. None? No way, they're so good. She pauses and hesitates. Oh my god, I know they're good, but they're not amazing or anything. Oh, this one also has a problem with just seeing how good they are? What the hell? I don't see anything special in them, nothing particularly remarkable. Just then she deflates a little. She sags down slightly, grimacing down at her camera and turning her head away from me. Victoria, it's whatever. I was thinking, I want you to submit yours instead. Wow. That's a big, like, giving for her, like, wow, alright. My heart freezes up in my chest at the words, and I sit up straighter. What? Victoria glances at me, swallowing dryly and running her fingers through her bangs. I watch the action, watch the apprehension flash over her face. What, Max? Are you, like, milking this for all it's worth? Offensive as ever, I shake my head quickly. I said you should submit yours. Sorry, I'm just surprised. Oh, and why is that? We've talked about this. There is this curiosity in her tone, but it's laced with something muffled, something wary. She curls her fingers up in her cashmere sweater, and I bite the inside of my cheek. She's nervous, I think. Ooh. Alright, thought your photos looked amazing too, or thought we'd look over them longer. Whew. I mean, you have to compliment her back. I mean, even though we already said that her photos are amazing, she's kind of doubting it, which, you know what, she's been here trying to, like, encouraging us in her own personal and fantastic kind of passive-aggressive way. So I kind of want to encourage her too to think that her photos are good too, because they are. So the second choice kind of dismiss whatever we just, like, talked about. So I'm just gonna go with the first one. It's because yours are pretty incredible too. Victoria scrunches up her nose and sniffs. I already told you they aren't. I raise my hand to cut her off and she calls at me. You might not think so, but don't you think you're pretty biased? I mean, I don't think the rest of mine are amazing either. That's just cause I took them. We're our own worst critics, right? Or something like that. Victoria shuts her mouth and ends up grumbling, nudging me back when I flash her a self-satisfied smile. Okay, alright. You have a point there. Regardless, I still think you should submit yours. There's no hesitation in her voice as she tells me this. None at all. It's still really sinking in that even after all this, she's prepared to let me take the reins. Okay, if you really think I should, then I will. I agree quietly, and that's when I feel it. The way Victoria loosens up, muscles almost melt against me. My affirmation on her demand. I gently bump her shoulder with mine, letting her know that I'm here. Shit, this is hitting all the spots. Okay, I wouldn't say no. Good. Oh my god, I'm about to scream, but I can't scream because it's late here. Okay. If we don't win, I'm skinning you alive. That bubbles out of my throat and Victoria joins me. Wow, okay, aggressive much? Only a little. Do you think I'm joking? Rolling my eyes, I reach over to take the photo in my hands, running my thumbs over it. The sun feels warm, the grass is soft, and Victoria is a better heater than her ice-cold demeanor would usually suggest. It's getting hot in here. Indeed, Brad, it's getting hot. I let myself sink against her side. She doesn't move away from me, not even 1 inch, and all she does is hum. Ah! Okay. Great. I don't know, Victoria. I think you're warming up to me. It's quiet for a few beats, and I wonder about the lack of a response of another thinly veiled insult or snappy remark. You'd like that, wouldn't you? She finally considers challenging me. When I respond, I don't even have to think about it. Maybe I would. Oh my god, Friday. This is like the last day. Oh, this is crazy. Oh my god, I'm loving this. I arrived to class much earlier than I anticipated, too strung up to stand laying in my bed any longer than I already did. Not like I really got much sleep anyways. I'm positive I spent half the night just scrolling through my feed, watching acoustic guitar covers in some lame attempt to calm myself. Victoria had texted me this morning and reminded me to wake up as if I wouldn't do it on my own. By this point, I'm pretty sure those are just her nerves acting up too. I haven't seen her all morning, not even in the shower room. Honey, what did you want to do in the shower room though? Yeah, okay. And she's not even here right now. I find that a little unusual. The class is empty, full of people I assume are just as anxious as me, and Victoria isn't here. I can't help myself. I pull out my phone. Are you sure you're not the one who needed a wake-up call? Haha, very funny. Are you in class right now? I am, and it's pretty packed. We're not the only ones worried, I guess. Definitely not. I bring my attention back to the classroom as a whole. Watching everyone else with rapt attention, everyone's chatting, but it seems a lot quieter than usual despite that. Where are you? Calm down, Max. Woo, okay. Silence, please. Calm down, Max. I'll be there. I know you will. I'm just curious. I went out to get some breakfast with Taylor. No invite? I bite my lip to subdue the smile on my face, but I gotta admit, breakfast sounds so good right now. I mean, all that Max has done during this playthrough is eating and receiving gifts and just being shook. Which that's perfect with me. I mean, I wish. I've been so plagued by my nerves that I didn't even think I could eat. With the way butterflies had been gnawing at my stomach. Now I'm kind of regretting that. To be fair, I didn't think you'd be awake yet. I thought you needed as much sleep as you can get. I blinked in surprise at my phone before smiling and leaning back in my seat. Wowzers. Before this, I would have thought she was being sarcastic about that, but now I can definitely tell she's being real with me. Thanks, I didn't really get that much sleep though. I thought as much. Don't worry, I didn't either. At least you're getting breakfast to wake you up. Where did you go? You know that cafe down the street? Oh, went to grab a nice caramel macchiato? I actually prefer vanilla lattes. Whatever. But nice try, smile face. I covered my mouth writing at the screen in amusement. I'll remember that. Sure you will. Give me a sec. Guess that means Victoria's on her way. With nothing else to distract me with, since Chloe's not even here yet, and Kate seems busy chatting with Alyssa, I rifle through my bag. My fingers graze the folder our contest photo is in, and I feel my heart skitter in my chest, all the way up to my throat. Oh man, I don't know if I'm ready to turn this in yet. I pull it out, sliding my thumb down the edge. Suddenly, someone drops a white paper bag onto my desk, and I nearly drop the folder when I feel a hand settle on my back. Holy shit, chill. Victoria's face comes into view and she pulls her hand away from my back, quirking a brow at me. Taylor's standing right behind her, although all she does is flash me a coy smile, winking at me before sliding away to her own desk. That leaves me at least 50 times more surprised. I'm like, were they talking about Max, you know, discussing either if Victoria should like just jump into the pool and taste the waters, you know? Please. Seems like it. I don't know what to make of that. Victoria leans her hip against my desk. You okay? You look like you're going to shit a brick. You scare me, you jerk. Flashing me her teeth in a practiced smile, she just takes a sip from the drink in her hand. I wonder if it really is a vanilla latte. Hey, I just came to say hello. Dad, and I bought you something. See, Victoria's spoiling Max so hard. I'm like shook. Hi Sarah, and hi Reggie and Brittany. I'm sorry I haven't like been really like reading chat much, but I'm so sorry. Welcome y'all. Hi Crystal too. I didn't say hi to you either. And I think that's all of us. So hi, welcome. Thank you for joining me. And everybody lurking around. Hi. She gestures to the paper bag on my desk, and upon closer inspection, I realize it's from the bakery down the street. You brought me something? It's a no too well breakfast, but check it out. I sweep it off my desk, reaching in only to pull out a nice warm croissant. My stomach rumbles at the sight. You got me bread? She actually for fucking real? Did she just call a croissant bread? Are you for real? I'm actually like this is disparaging. How can she not know about croissants? Is she? I'm confused. I'm so confused. It's a croissant, Max. She sounds exasperated, and I grin. Thanks, I wasn't expecting this. Goddamn, Max, I'm like kind of shook about this. This is a revelation to me. Victoria just gives me a non-committal shrug, taking another sip of her latte. I thought you'd probably do something dumb like skip breakfast, being anxious on an empty stomach. Fucking blows. Thanks again. You didn't have to. I just want to make sure you're not like dying. Don't worry so much. I'm not playing on it. I take a bite out of the croissant, slightly contentedly. It's no two whales, but it's something. Victoria checks her phone, glancing over my shoulder, right where her seat is. I follow her gaze over to Courtney and Taylor. You can go back to your friends if you want. She makes a face at that, sucking at her own teeth. They can wait. This is it. This is it. Oh my god, you can tell it's Friday because she's staying just right next to us. She says this offhandedly, like she didn't just put me before her buddies. How nervous are you? The golden question by now. I'm positive she knows just how I'm feeling. A bunch. I mumble, but honestly, I do feel like a little better that Victoria's here. Not surprised, I am too. Victoria sighs and opens her mouth to say something else, but before she does, I hear Courtney call out for her again, and she thins her lips out and sighs in a minute aggravation. It just makes me smile. You should go, they're waiting, and I'm pretty sure you already spent enough time with me. After a long sigh, Victoria backs away from my desk. I guess you're right, I'd better go blockade them before they start whining later. I kind of feel like Max just like kind of pushed her away somehow, but also it feels like Victoria is also staying because it's an obligation for her, but at the same time I kind of feel like she kind of wants to stay too, and it's like kind of hurting me. Just hey, Victoria, god damn it. Right. Victoria turns to go, not before pausing for another instant. Oh, and Max, send me a seat next to you. Oh, I didn't think she'd actually want me to sit next to me, but that makes me feel a lot more at ease too. Are you sure I will? I don't know. I will. Are you kidding me? That's a no-brainer of an answer. I definitely will. I say that I already dropped my messenger bag onto the seat next to me. Victoria smiles in satisfaction. Thought so. Yeah. With that said, Victoria turns and saunters away back to her own desk. I still have time before class starts. I guess I should check in on everyone else. I've been so busy this week, I hardly spoken to anyone else. Let's I really want to talk to Chloe to see what the hell is going on and what does she actually is gonna say about this. I mean, you guys know Chloe and Max are my favorites, and they're like my OTP 100%. So yeah. Stop my heart and that Maxine Caulfield. Oh, don't even start and don't call me Maxine. Relax, I fear you might be going by that now as the Vortex Queen's sidekick. I'm no one's sidekick, bitch. I don't know it. I bet you've got her on a leash by now. Not quite. Unfortunate, you know Rachel literally didn't believe you two were working together. She owes me $20 now. Not that I'm not baffled by it either. Did you have a momentary seizure or something? Do you distinctly remember asking her to work with you? She's a really talented photographer, Chloe. It was cool to work on a project like this with her. Sneaky. Gotta establish those connections. She's actually not that bad, you know. God damn it, Max. I knew you'd do this. You're way too accepting of people. Seriously, Victoria Chase? Seriously, Victoria Chase. She's not awful, Chloe. Yeah, I'm not convinced. Still though, you guys are for sure going to win. And once you do, Rachel and I are taking you out. Since you bitter girlfriend. They're calling Victoria my girlfriend already? What? Okay. She's not my... Yeah, give it time. Yeah, but really, the dream team's got to go out this weekend, alright? Okay, I want to celebrate with you and catch up on what you've missed all week. Covering with Victoria. Why Victoria? What's the matter with Chloe? This kind of seems a little bit, I don't know, out of character, I guess. Alright, you're playing. It's a date. Talk to you later. Like Victoria would hang out with Chloe and Rachel, who she actually hates her guts. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's talk to Kate, maybe. Max, hi. It's good to see you. You too, Kate. It's nice to see a friendly face after my week with Victoria. Victoria Chase was your partner? As in, she actually chose to work with you? Stranger things have happened, I guess. Tell me about it. I was surprised too. How did it go? Well, it was scary. At first, definitely. But it was still really cool working with her. Not only she's crazy talented, but I think she might actually have a soul. And I think we both enjoyed working together. Either that or I just got play hard. I'm sure she's being sincere. Everyone has a soul, Max, even if they try to hide it. I wouldn't have believed it before this week, honestly. You can't judge a book by its cover, right? Victoria has a cold exterior, but I think even she can be nice. When she wants to be. It's possible, I think. Well, if anyone can bring out Victoria's Chase's good side, it's you. Maybe you can convince her to smile more often. Oh, okay. Sans is without. So they're actually gonna like go on a like date like Rachel, Max, and Chloe without Victoria. Sans, Victoria. Okay. I am like okay. Thank you, Red. I definitely missed that one because I was like, I don't think Victoria's up for that. But yeah, Sans, yeah, without, sure. Oh my god, I'm like, sorry guys. It's been a long day. Oh, thank you, Red, for that save. I can't promise anything. Even I can't tell Victoria what to do. Miracle happen every day, Max. You're always looking on the bright side, huh? Sure. Anyway, I won't keep you, but let's grab a cup of tea later, okay? I love that. And I guess let's just do Rachel because it's just the last one. Hey Max, are you? My eyes deceiving me? Are you working with Victoria Chase? Well, yeah. Fuck me, I lost $20 to Chloe. I thought we were both tripping when we kept saying you everywhere with her this week. You may or may not have been tripping, but you definitely didn't imagine seeing me with Victoria. More flies with honey, huh? Although I wouldn't really call Victoria a fly, more like a feral cat. Believe it or not, she's been, well, full of surprises this week. You look pretty happy about that. Okay, we don't have to keep talking about you. Let's talk about me. Kidding, but I do have some big news. News? I'll drop the bomb later, much later, when you're done being distracted with Miss Chase over there, which seeing as you're probably going to win the contest, maybe never. You're way more confident about us winning than I am. Who knows, maybe when all three of us are famous, we can all work together. I'm thinking badass art film. The sad drama between me and Victoria would be iconic. Iconic, more like murderous. Wow, Max, that clapback though. You should run the idea by her while you're celebrating your victory with crystals and crumpets, or however it goes in the Chase tradition. Rachel. I'm just making fun. Class is about to start anyway. Chloe and I'll come by later if you're not, like, busy. We all want all the details of your week. I'll try. That means dog. Okay. Alright. I know you're all excited, but I need to have you all seated. Have I got everyone's photos? Everyone's eyes are on Mixed Dog as they shuffle through the photos spread out on their desk. I'm really impressed by the amount of students that have entered this year. About half of every class has bought an entry in. And now with these, I can finally start the deliberations. Lucky for you all, that means that you can use this period to study. The hum of chatter starts up immediately. Quietly, and then dies down with some protests and groans. I'm kind of thankful for the opportunity. I put my head down and open my textbook, but although I try to focus, it's pretty hard. I guess Victoria and I aren't the only ones hoping to win. It feels like the longest hour of my life. Every time Mixed Dog moves at their decks, I think they're about to announce the winners, and I jump a little. When they finally do stand up, clipboard in hand, I go rigid in my seat. I catch Victoria's gaze. She offers me an encouraging nod, expression serious. I know she's a bit as nervous as I am, but if she's still putting her trust in me, I'm sure we can do this. Goodness, this was so difficult. I know that the deadline was short and that a lot of you devoted much of your free time this week to your entry. I truly wish that I could award more than one winner. The theme of the contest bonds was a broad concept, and I'm thrilled to see so many different interpretations of it here. That's what photography is all about, personal expression, showing the world the way that you see things. That said, there is one entry in particular that truly embraces this theme. Here, the photographer showcases the impeccable essence of mundane human connection, further highlighted by the backdrop of those experiencing the same. My heart skips a beat, or maybe 10. There's no way they're talking about our photo. Yes, they are. The unique vision of this novice photographer makes me think that we'll see some amazing things from them in the future, and hopefully they'll continue collaborating with their partner. So I'm extra pleased to announce that the winners of the second annual Blackwell photo contest are Max Caulfield and Victoria Chase. Like, that's a big shock. Congratulations. Oh my god, yes! I'm supposed to be shook. Yes! We won? It seriously doesn't sink in, not even when I can hear all the applause from everyone. And Chloe's super obnoxious whistling. I feel shocked to my seat. None of it feels real, not even when I watch Evelyn's dogs pin our photo to the board. Max. I turned to face Victoria, and now now the rush hits me all at once. All the applause, the fact that Max's dog had called out both our names with such pride. We won. We seriously won. Me and Victoria working together. It's so wild that I feel like I'm in a dream. And I pull Victoria in a hug out of instinct, feeling her totally stiffen up in my grip. Oh my god. She groans loudly, and all I can do is laugh in disbelief. I'm going to pull away from her quickly. She stops me by slipping her arm around my shoulder and squeezing gently right before pulling away from me. I grin at her, cheeks flush with excitement, and she smirks slyly at me. I'm like, yes honey, yes, get that hug, get that physical contact. Oh, hell yeah. You're so embarrassing. Oh, come on, Victoria, you like it. Let's just... Sorry, She stops me with a snort, just grasping my shoulder and shaking me very gently. I know, we fucking won. Just as I say we would. I couldn't be happier right now. It feels like I'm floating. I feel like I can do anything. All my nerves are on fire with adrenaline, and I've never been so proud. It all makes me think how crazy it was, all the worrying I did. I'm so glad to have had Victoria on my side, goading on me. I don't think I could have done it without her, not at all. Victoria's watching me, and she leans back with a tight smile. I told you we could do it. I know, I shouldn't have doubted you. It's just... God, I can't believe it. We did it, Victoria. Victoria's eyebrows twitches, and I can't read the expression on her face. And then she eyes the area behind me, and it takes me a second to realize that she's locked eye with Chloe. Oh my god. Is this like trying to get some approval here? Like, is it right? Oh my god. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Because, I mean, obviously Chloe has a thing for Max. I mean, whoever's denying that, confide me, or you're either blind or I don't know. Is this like a moment of Victoria telling, like, you know, oh my god, this is so cute though, like, just asking for permission. I don't know, this is too good. Maybe it's just like out of protection, Chloe will just, like, you know, defend Max till the end of the world, and Victoria's like, can I get your permission or something? Oh my god, okay, I'm just like I'm just, you know, rushing this. Okay, and by extension Rachel. They're all grinning at each other, and it takes a lot for me to suppress a groan. I slip my hand onto Victoria's and squeeze. Victoria rips her gaze off of them and offers me another tight smile forced. Okay, maybe it wasn't what I thought it was. You look like you have a few people who want to congratulate you. Should be congratulating us, both of us. I state this honestly, fiercely, and Victoria pauses and shakes her head, scoffing. Harley, you should come with me to say hi. An awkward grimace marks her face for a second and then it's gone. An unwise decision, Max, but you go ahead. Find me afterwards. Find me afterwards. So cryptic, and at the same time I'm like, yes, I will. But it would have been kind of nice, but out of character if she said. The bell rings, a sign signaling the end of class, and therefore at the end of my class-wide victory party. I do stand up, going to talk to the others, and Victoria walks the other way, heading to Taylor and Courtney. I glance over my shoulder at her, but I can't help but feel like something's off. Right before I'm distracted by another round of congratulations, of course. By the time it's all up, I'm sure a solid 10 minutes have gone by. When I check over my shoulder, Victoria's not there anymore. It makes me worry, even if it's probably nothing. Plus, she told me to find her. And I'm going to do just that. After all, it wouldn't be right if we didn't celebrate our win together. Yes, cute. It took me a while to figure out where Victoria disappeared off to. This music sounded a little bit like I was in the freaking jungle for a second. Okay, now that's cool. I like the soundtrack. Damn. It took me a while to figure out where Victoria disappeared off to. Since I hadn't seen her out in the courtyard or even in the halls, that really only leaves one place, especially since I peeked out into the parking lot and her car had still been there. Not that I think Victoria would leave me. Why would she when she specifically told me to find her? Now I'm standing in the dorm hall and I pause mid-step when I spot the door to her room cracked open, almost as if she's intentionally left it that way. I don't hesitate at all in heading over to her door and opening it. I peer inside Victoria's room, gripping the edge of her door frame. As expected, she's there, sitting on her bed, holding something tightly in her hands. I tried to get a good look, but from my position, it's not exactly easy. What I bet is the goddamn figurine I gave her, please. Her gaze is unexpectedly hard as I tiptoed my way in, shutting the doors softly behind me. Victoria? Victoria tenses up when I call out for her, prying her eyes off of the thick book in her hands. Okay, it's a book, never mind. She blinks and then sighs. There you are. Could even knock? I wasn't sure if I should. Your door was open anyways. I'm kidding, I'm not upset. It was open for a reason. I just didn't think you showed up so quickly. It was open just for me. I cross over to her bed and Victoria directs her attention back to whatever it is she's holding. It takes me a second to realize that it's her portfolio. It looks so thick. She must have a lot in there already, despite myself. I grow a little worried at the sight. The tan set of her shoulders and serious slant to her eyes makes me wonder if she's upset. I would have shown up quicker, it's just, everyone wanted to congratulate me. A briefly amused snore escapes Victoria's lips and she passed the spot next to her. On a scale of 1 to 10, how uncomfortable did that praise make you? A solid 7, mostly because my partner wasn't there to share it with me. I take a seat next to her, the bed bouncing a little at the way I drop myself onto it. Victoria clicks her tongue and shrugs. You didn't need me to share it with you. Something about the way Victoria says that throws me off. It's resigned, as if she thinks she hasn't had any effect on all of this, on any of this, and she's just taking it. What do you mean? You're my partner, Victoria. I couldn't have done it without you. Please, that win was all on you, Max. Oh, she's like, oh no, this is not good. Okay, Victoria slightly turned away from me, like she's trying to shield herself from me. My heart clenches in my chest at the sight. Does she seriously think she's had no part in this? No way. Victoria had everything to do with this. We both did this. Victoria shut her eyes and huffs, placing her portfolio back down on her lap. No, Max. That was your photograph that won. And you were the one who helped me take it. I mean, is that what you're so upset about? Victoria catches my gaze from the side and her lip twitches as if something about that bothers her. I'm not upset about it. You deserved it. I'm just saying that I'm not going to take credit for something you did. And I'm saying that's bullshit, Victoria. I can't help it. The words are flying out of my mouth before I have the chance to stop them. Maybe it's because Victoria is being so ridiculous. Maybe it's because I can't stand the sight of Victoria putting herself down so easily. Victoria straightens up like a bullet at my words, turning to watch me with wide eyes. Excuse me? I almost think that maybe I've gone too far, but I suck it up. I can't waver, not now. I said that's bullshit, okay? This whole time you've been goading me on without you. I don't think I even would have been so confident submitting anything today. Victoria's eyes narrow and then she licks her lips, waiting for me to continue. So excuse me if I think it's really ridiculous that you're not giving yourself even a little credit. Even if it's not your photograph, like I said. Without you, it wouldn't even exist. ... Victoria doesn't say anything, and for an instant, I really am sure that I said too much, but I don't regret it. Victoria needs to hear how important she is, even if it is from some dorky hipster, even if it's from someone that I'm pretty sure she's used to competing against. Victoria needs to know that she's just as important, just as amazing as I've learned she is this week. Okay, Jesus Max, I've never seen you so passionate. Victoria's eyes lock onto my face, and I suddenly feel very small at the way she's looking at me. Her face is totally unreadable too. All that bravado I felt from before feels like a total dream, like someone else was in charge of my body, stringing me along. Yeah, I forced myself to speak anyways, and I just bite the inside of my cheek, curling my toes up in my sneakers. You just needed to know, like really needed to know. Victoria inhales deeply through her nose and then she pries her gaze off of me. I still can't tell what she's thinking. Regardless, you do remember what I was saying about my portfolio? Yeah, I remember. Even if she stops, shrugs. Even though I might be a big part of it, it's not like I can use it. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Clearly, not that I hold it against you, too busy being showered in affection. Victoria smirks, clearing her throat right after. So this is like a legit hair problem that it just doesn't fit in her portfolio because technically Max took the photo and just like snapped the photo. I mean, this is a contest, like a group contest in pairs. She still won. I mean, I know technically speaking for her it's a little bit kind of, especially how Victoria is, a little bit kind of degrading, I guess, but I don't know, she thinks too much about it. It's just, take your pride elsewhere, Victoria. You are not going anywhere with that. You participated. It's okay. Victoria smirks, clearing her throat right after. But I suppose that just means that it's not time for me to submit this just yet. After all, none of the pictures I took are worth putting in here. My gaze is down back to the white book in her hands. It's leather bound. I wouldn't expect anything less from Victoria Chase, obviously. It looks so intimidating, and I bet whatever's inside is amazing. Maybe it does, but knowing you, Victoria, I'm positive whatever's in there is amazing. Okay, now you just have too much faith in me. Never, I'm totally serious. Victoria smiles briefly and I reach out, brushing my hand against the side of hers. The contact feels almost electric. Victoria, on the other hand, stiffens up slightly. Can I see? I'd be shocked to see what you have in there. What? So you can shower me in more praise? There's this soft sarcasm in her voice and I roll my eyes and beam at her. Maybe. Victoria seems to freeze, scoffing and handling over to me. I take it gently, my heart full knowing that she trusts me with it. When I open it, I'm already astounded by the quality of the work within it. As expected, Victoria is so remarkable. I think I'd almost be jealous if we hadn't hung out together this whole week. I can almost hear myself now. How can someone so awful have such an amazing portfolio? Only now I know Victoria's not awful. She's just insecure. As I flip through each of the pages, I realize Victoria's gone super quiet. I glance back up at her just to see her biting her lip, hands pressed against her skirt. Victoria, these are wowzers. You got such an amazing eye. You think so? They're just my best ones, but honestly, they could be better. I shake my head immediately, returning my gaze to the book right as I see Victoria swallow nervously, sorry. No, for real, I mean it. I never get to see your stuff aside from like some assignments, but all of these are on a whole other level. Victoria shifts next to me and I feel like her knee bump against mine. Thanks, Max. No problem. I'm almost to the end of the thick book, though when I turn the page, I spot a photograph that makes my breath pause in my chest, my cheeks flashing, my heart does a double take in my chest. It's a picture of me yesterday holding my camera in one hand and our winning contest photo in the other. Just like Victoria's, the pedestrians are all lined up behind me, but what I think sticks out the most is the dorky smile I have. She put that photo on her portfolio and called it her best? Are you for real? Oh my god. Oh honey, yes, okay. That means a lot. She was listed as collaboration. It's fine, big. Chill out. Right? Am I right? Like, it's not such a big deal. Like, she still won. She's still part of the team. But I guess she has a huge ass pride and a huge ego to just, you know, put a photo that she didn't actually like pull the trigger for. It's Victoria. I mean, it would be out of character if she actually like kind of just went with it and put it on. So I appreciate that, but still, damn Victoria, you're harsh with yourself. Damn, it's so sweet that she put actually the photo with Max there with the winning photo. Oh, she's so great. Okay, what I think sticks out the most is the dorky smile I have. Victoria, I can't help the surprise quality to my voice, and I look up from the photo to Victoria, who's steadily going pink. Oh god, you weren't supposed to. Alright, I wasn't supposed to see that. Sure, honey. Victoria covers her mouth with her hand and reaches out to shut the book instead of letting her. I grasp her hand. I thought you said none of the pictures you took yesterday were worth putting in here. I managed to say, even though I'm positive I'm just as red as Victoria is. Still, I have to admit, the way my heart is beating isn't just because of shock. The fact that Victoria went and developed my photo. And it's in here. I did say that, didn't I? Victoria closes her eyes and sighs deeply. It's a good photo, that's it. Victoria defends lamely tone blonde as she tries to downplay her total embarrassment at being caught. I, on the other hand, can't stop smiling. All I'm thinking about is what it could mean. Don't get too ahead of yourself, Max. It's just... wowzers, I can't believe I'm in this. Well, you are, so... I want to say something else to tell her how amazing it is. How amazing I think it is. But she seems really embarrassed. She won't even meet my eyes. I closed the portfolio. I hope you don't mind me injecting my opinion, but please, as if I could stop you from saying anything at this point. Victoria gains some of her bite back, and it makes me laugh a little, even though I feel like something's shifted in the atmosphere around us. Sorry. I think it's amazing. I think you should definitely give it a shot and submit this to that gallery. What? You can't be serious. It's not ready. It might never be ready, Victoria. I mean, what are the chances of you getting it to be totally perfect? And you will never know if it's ready or not if you don't give it a shot. When did you get so wise, Max? She sniffs, raises a brow at me, and all I can do is shrug. Maybe I'll learn a few things this week. You're welcome. Wow, who said I was talking about you? We both share an amused glance, and then Victoria goes serious once more, studying me. Okay, I will, but on one condition, Max. One condition? Like what? I want you to help me. For a second, I'm totally surprised by what she's getting at, and I swallowed thickly. Help you, like... You heard me just, going through my stuff, being my second opinion, because as you so clearly stated, I'm apparently a poor judge on my own. No kidding. I joke carefully, although I'm flooded by Victoria's demand. I fist my hands against my jeans, really thinking about it. She just made a huge proposal right now. Okay. And I said that I'd love to help Victoria. In fact, I'd already been thinking it before. I just wasn't sure if I should ask. It'd be good for the two of us, I think. Is Victoria Chase actually asking me for help? Max. Victoria says my name dangerously, and I just smile at her. I'm kidding, mostly. But yeah, of course, I love that. Good. Victoria relaxes, and I watch her exhale softly, gently. And it won't just be you helping me, I'll do the same for you too, Oh, okay, you will? I don't mean to sound so surprised, I guess I never do, but all Victoria does is nod, reaching out for her portfolio and resting her hand next to mine. Sorry. But it's just getting to me. Duh, I can't just leave you by yourself. If I didn't, God knows when you put your work out there. Hey, my chest rumbles with my slight laughter, and Victoria teasingly jostles my shoulder with hers. Untrue, but okay. I like that. Victoria hums softly, and I turn to stare at her. She's giving me the same stare as earlier, serious, and I can't read it, not for a minute. It's almost as if she's searching for something. For the third time in the past 30 minutes, my heart does its thing again. I think I see her eyes dip down my face, and I open my lips to say something, furrowing my brows. And suddenly she's kissing me so quickly it's almost jarring. I'm pretty sure our teeth knock into each other. Oh, that's a messy first kiss. Oh my god. But it's upset by now how soft her lips are by how much my head spins. I'm so shocked. I don't even have the chance to respond when she pulls away, breath staggered against my lips. Oh, as if I could come up with anything less coherent. I'm still trying to get a grip, trying to realize that Victoria Chase just kissed me. All I can see on her expression is the gnawing worry present in that cute crease between her eyebrows. Victoria just dances looks up and I realize she's trying to backpedal out of this, so naturally react on instinct. Oh, she went for it! Are you real? Oh my god, yes. I reach forward, pressing another kiss to her lips. It's firmer, and I make sure it's firmer, confident, positive. My chest feels like it's going to explode. The way Victoria grasps against my lips doesn't do a thing to calm the patter of my heart, and that's okay. After a moment, I pull away, and I manage to shaky laugh that Victoria returns. That shaky laugh of Victoria returns. Oh my god, I'm just like, oh, over the top. I cannot even read. Not like I can even read normally, so, you know. That could have gone a lot better for our first kiss. Oh, fuck off. I was just a little nervous? I can't tell. Victoria rolls her eyes and then she leans forward again. Our noses brushing. The high flush in her cheeks made her look even more gorgeous, I think. This time I slip my hand onto her cheek, brushing the back of her ear. Victoria's hands settles against my side, and I can feel the nervous tremble of her fingers. Whatever. We can work on that as long as we needed to. Definitely. This time when we kiss, we're both ready for it. Achievement unlocked, addicted to you. That's a good name for an achievement. Holy guacamole. Thank you for playing Love Strange. That was at the end. I'm shook. Holy guacamole. I'm gonna leave the actual credits like we did with the first part, because they definitely truly deserve it. Damn, I feel like I love that, but at the same time, it's still a little bit weird how it turned out. I feel like they needed a little bit more time, especially because all we know about Victoria and how she, I mean, I guess it can happen, but I don't know. I feel like they needed a little bit more time to actually feel like it was natural. But the fact that they put that they like the actual like their teeth collided when they tried to kiss, that's the funniest thing ever, because, you know, I think most of us have been there, done that. And I mean, it's crazy. It felt more natural, because, you know, the fact that they had to like work with over what happened just in a week, you know, just a week, they had to like develop this whole thing between Victoria and Max, which are two characters that are kind of polar opposites, and they kind of have like a pit against each other. It was truly enjoyable and also very shocking. I love how they the actual approach they had. It's insane, insanely good written. Props to the team. If you want to play Love Strange on your own and want to click other choices and also choose another love interest, there's a link down below to download the game. It's free, so there's that. Just click in the description, just at the bottom of it, got the link. I really recommend it. I mean, we've done Chloe with Ola, and also we just finished Victoria, but there's Kate and Rachel, and you can do that. I feel like for me, I really wanted to do Chloe, and we got to do that with Ola. And when Ola told me that the Victoria playthrough was actually really enjoyable in terms of, you know, it was really well written, I just had to play this on stream 100%. So yeah, that was the end of Love is Strange for the channel. Maybe in months to come we might play another one. I'm not sure. I feel like we got so many games to actually play that I just feel like I'll let you guys play the other two routes on your own. They're definitely worth it, I'm sure. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me along this ride for Love is Strange. It was truly awesome, and I loved it. Damn it. They were so cute though. Oh my god. But yeah, thank you, Bret, for staying here with me, and Cozy, hi, welcome. But yeah, yeah, I thank you so much. Since my moderators are actually out, I just don't want mean people in my channel, so bye bye, see you later. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for actually leaving the likes, joining me along this ride, and yeah, we'll see each other this Sunday. First of all, just have a great start of the week. I'll be uploading a compilation of Danganronpa the Spirit Girls during this week, and also another video that I recorded today. Still don't know the days though, so make sure to join Discord to know when I upload those. And yeah, just thank you all, and we'll see each other soon with more streams. Thank you so very much. Good night.